In general, there's not a lot you need to do when it comes to the care and maintenance of your BIC stand-up paddleboard, but there are a few tips that I'm going to talk to you about to keep your board in good working order for many years to come. First, you're going to want to make sure you rinse your board off with fresh water after each use. This will keep your board looking good, but it's also important to make sure that dirt and debris stay out of the fin box, leash plugs, and attachment points. If you do get any dirt on your board that won't come off with fresh water, you can always use a mild cleaner, something like Simple Green, to remove any dirt. The deck pad on your paddleboard is soft so that it's very comfortable to stand on, kneel on, or lay down on. But this also makes it the most fragile part of the paddleboard. For this reason, you want to make sure your deck pad stays away from any sharp objects. Be careful when you're loading and unloading your board, because any sharp objects can snag on the deck pad and damage it. When it comes to storing your board, you'll want to store it in a cool, dry place, out of the sun, and ideally in a board bag. You can put it either vertical or lay it down on its edge, or it can be flat. It doesn't really matter. You're not going to damage your board storing it in any particular orientation. Our Ace-Tech and Tough-Tech boards come with an integrated rail guard. This rail guard is designed to give you extra durability and protection throughout the life of the board. However, you can get nicks and burrs along the rail guard. If this happens, just take some medium grit sandpaper and sand it down as the board ages to smooth it out. You can store your board with the fins installed or remove them. One thing to keep in mind is that if you do store the board with the fins installed, there is more potential for damage in the event that you're moving the board around or something else gets placed on top of your board. So we do recommend removing the fins when you store your board. One thing you'll want to do is inspect your board after each use to make sure there's no dings or dents in the board. While this is highly unusual for BIC stand-up paddleboards, you do want to make sure that there's no dings or dents that cause punctures into the core of the board. If this happens, water can slowly seep inside the board and damage the board. I hope you found this video helpful when it comes to the care and maintenance of your BIC stand-up paddleboard. For more information, you can visit us at bicsup.com.